I want it, I got it. 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 What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I was going to do a holiday look, but I was so inspired by the Excuse Me, I Love You Ariana Grande tour that she definitely influenced this look. I still feel like it could work for the holidays, but I just took a little bit of warm holiday vibes, a little bit of Ariana Grande, and smashed them together. Welcome to my brain. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Okay, you guys, first things first, I'm going to be going in with some of this Embryolisse Light, I don't even want to pronounce it, but it's a cream concentrate moisturizer. It's super hydrating. It's kind of like giving myself a bit of a facial massage. And for my lip balm, I'm using this Smith's. I get this at the beauty supply store. I got it at Nigel's. Smith's is the brand, and they have like a bunch of different scents. This one's like a menthol minty one, and I really like this brand. I feel like they're really hydrating. Oh. For foundation today, I'm using the Naked Urban Decay Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation. This is the shade 6.5. And I'm gonna be honest, this brush is broken. It used to have a stem, but I like it, and the brush is still good, so now it's just like a little kabuki. Oh my god. I swear my dog like doesn't do anything, just lays around all day, but the minute I start filming, he's tap dancing all over the place, shaking. Like, he does this thing where he goes and he just shakes and makes noise, and eating, like he just wants to be nosy. I mean, wants to be noisy as soon as I start filming. It's great. Love that for us. Make sure you get your neck. I like this shade because I feel like it's truly neutral. I feel like when I use warmer shades, they look a little orange on me because my undertone is more olive. So I need something that's like a little warm and a little cool, and I feel like this is that for me. And I'm just kind of skipping this part under my eyes because I'm going to put concealer there. Okay, so next I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown palettes. I am going to use this to contour, picking up the shade, let's go with Walnuts. Walnut is right here. Put some down here to do that. Always tricky when you're blending around the baby hairs. I'm actually going to blend this right away using that same brush because it already has some foundation in it. That's going to help it blend more better, just going to help it blend better. I try and take it into my hairline as well, just pouncing right on top of those baby hairs so that it doesn't go from like tan to light. And then I'll cover this up with some brown eyeshadow as well to make it blend even better. That's always a tricky part. Going in with Honey by NARS. I feel like this color really is going to complement this foundation because they both have that like kind of neutral undertone that I just think looks really skin-like on me. And I'm glad I started using because I think it's an upgrade. And I'm just going to take it on a flat concealer brush and go down the side of my nose. This is kind of like reverse contouring my nose. And I'm using this to like lift my face up. Pinch the nose. I like how also like this shade of foundation, or I'm sorry, of concealer isn't like drastically different than my foundation, and we can brighten it up a little bit more later, but it's nice to have a good transition shade like this so everything looks more blended and seamless. Then I draw my tree of life in the center of my forehead. This hair. This is always the tricky part, drawing a straight line down my crooked nose. Not bad. And I'm also gonna reverse contour on my cheeks too. So everything's lifted, snatched. A little bit on my chin. Take it on my eyelids as well. So I'm not gonna like jump to blend this right away because I want it to become kind of like tacky, and so I have to let it sit for a little while. But what I am going to do is just kind of blend out the edges where the highlight meets the contour. For my nose contour, I'm taking a tiny little brush like this. And I'm not going to dip in walnut. I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Let's say almond, which is just down here. Walnuts here, almonds here. Just so it's not as extreme. I have to connect from my eyebrow. Here. And then I like to chop off my nose down here to make it look shorter and cut right here. And this new thing I'm trying is doing the nostrils as well. I just kind of let that vibe out for a little while. I don't want to blend it right away because it's just gonna like erase itself. I need it to kind of like indent the skin and then I blend it out. So I just kind of took that same foundation brush just to kind of blend that line. I don't want to like undo everything I just did. So just gently kind of using the edge of it, I just softened up that line so it's not a harsh line, but you still have that cheek is still popping. Same thing over here. So I decided I want to go a little bit more brighter, a little bit brighter on the inner corner. So I'm going to go in with NARS in the shade Vanilla. This is just a couple shades lighter than the Honey, and it's just going to brighten up the under eye. I'm just going to use that same flat concealer brush and brighten things up. And this is also going to help clean my nose contour a little bit on the sides. And whatever I do to my under eyes, I like to do to the rest of my face highlight. So like my lip, my chin, and my forehead, just so everything looks cohesive and like my under eyes don't look like brighter than the rest of my face. Take my little kabuki. I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of tap it in. I'm not trying to like move the product around, I'm just trying to tap it into the skin. Very carefully, I'm just going to blend out this nose contour with a tiny brush. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of the foundation I used on my face and take a beauty blender and just go right on top of it, gently. So now it's just residing underneath. So you basically underpainted your nose contour so that you didn't have to like over blend it or mess it up. The lines are still where you put them. They're just not so harsh because they have a nice layer of foundation diffusing them. Girl, you know when you just had something? Please hold. We are going to go in with the Marc Jacobs Tantalize 106 for our contour powder. Just kind of, I like to do circular motions because I feel like you're less likely to get a harsh line. And I am going to use this and pretend it is eyeshadow and place it in my crease. Tap, 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 and pull it out. Tap, 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 tap. Full transparency, I was gonna do like a green moment, but when I put it on, it was just looking more blue, and I wanted it to have a holiday feel to it, and it just didn't at all. It was giving me Euphoria, it was giving me Coachella, it was giving me not the time or the place. So I said, you know what? wipe it off, start over. So there might be a little bit of residue, but we're going to blend it out because the show must go on. But I just want to be warm and sexy and shimmery and cozy. So I'm going in with my Morphe palettes, and I don't think there's names of the shades, but I'm picking up this delicious warm color right here. Packing that into my crease. Okay. Just kind of on the outer corner, just to add some more dimension to what you already did with the bronzer. Just to warm it up a little bit. And while I'm here, I'm just going to squint and put the excess product on my lower lash line. Taking a bit of concealer just on the back of my hand here, picking it up on that same concealer brush I used before, I'm just going to cut my crease. Next, I think I'm done with my concealer brush, so now I'm going to go ahead and pick up on some shimmer. And I just want like warm, delicious shimmer, so I'm going to probably play around with mixing all three of these. Maybe even there. Actually, these two, I think. That's nice. Okay, I like the reddish one because it's giving me a little bit more holiday cheer. Placing the more red bronzy tones on the outer part and the light champagne on the inner corner. Just packing. And then I'm going to go back with my blending brush and smooth out the cut crease. Oh Lord, I'm hungry. Going in with this, so we did this, so I'm going to do that just to add a teensy bit more definition. We're definitely going in with a serious wing here, so this part won't be seen too much, but just to add a little bit more depth. Let's get into this wing, honey, because you know Ari loves herself a wing. I'm going to apply this wing with my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. And it's just easier for me to apply it this way, but I'm going to do something after to make it more Ari-like. But the only thing with this eyeliner is, I don't know if you can see, but every time I put the cap on, like, it gets caught. So there's like these little crosshairs. So it just makes getting the perfect wing even harder, but let's see how I do. I like to do it with my eye pretty much open so I could see how it looks when my eye's open, because I'm not going to walk around like this. So because this is a liquid eyeliner, there's a tiny bit of a shine to it, And I noticed that Ari's is very matte. So I'm just going to cover it up and blend it out a little bit with some black eyeshadow. This creates like a more sultry, kind of natural look. Now I'm just gonna get on some mascara and some lashes. Okay, so my glue. That was a Christmas gift for me that I wasn't supposed to see. It's okay. It's okay. I tried. I really tried. Okay. So I am going to go in with my Milani Natural lip liner. And then I'm going to apply some NARS Honolulu Honey. And I'm not really feeling it. So I'm using NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Canes because I think I just need a darker lip line. Kind of using the wand as my pencil, which I've actually been doing on my clients. Because of COVID, I stopped using pencils because even though they say that you can sanitize them by sharpening them, I just didn't feel like that was enough. So I eliminated pencils from my kit, and for lip liner what I do is I use like a matte liquid lipstick and I apply it with a brush, and that lines the lips pretty well. So that's kind of just what I'm doing here. Okay. And then I'm just going to take a bit of lip gloss. Girl, where's my lip gloss? Okay, this is in the shade Dose of Colors. This is by Dose of Colors in the shade The Most. And I'm just going to apply it in the center. Cute. I'm feeling the vibes of whatever. You can always see her from outer space, so I'm going to apply a generous amount of highlights. I'm using Indiscretion by Laura Mercier. And I'm just not holding back. I hope you guys love this video and have a very, very happy holiday. I know this is a crazy year, but just I hope you are filled with love, and I'm sending so much love out there. 'Cause that's the reason for the season, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you so much for watching. Love you.